Alright guys, Kia A messing around as usual. Hey guys, on this one, I decided to just get back to some cool stuff. Nothing too theory crazy, nothing as normal, not gonna get that with me. But I wanted to get back to some basic stuff. Let's do some cool intros to the blues. And I thought this would be something that you could have some fun with. You know, a good appreciation for the blues is going to help your playing, you know, no matter what genre that you feel like you might lean towards or that you're enjoying right now. If you can get a good understanding for the blues and you can appreciate the blues and you can learn to love the blues, it's going to affect all the music that you play. It's going to make it feel better. You're going to be able to really feel the music better. I'm a firm believer of this. Anyway, guys, you might be seeing my face here. I'm a little beat up. I took a fall downstairs late a couple nights ago. I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, went downstairs, and I fell and took a tumble into the. These are carpet burns on my face here, and here. So anyway, you know, I don't know. It happens. I'm getting older. Who knows? But anyway, guys, let's just get into this. So I was going to tell you that a lot of the blues turnarounds, not turnarounds, but intros can be turnarounds. So you might start the song with the turnaround, like, which is like, you know, then the song starts, right? Or you might go, then the song starts. So there's a couple of those. I'll get to those. I've done those in previous videos, but I'll compile them into this one as well. But I just wanted to show you some cool little, not super complicated, but just some fun blues intros. And to do that, it's important to know what you're doing. So if you're starting on the root to the 4 chord, or sometimes you start on the 5, right? So from the top, you go, okay, it starts on the 5. Or somebody go, if you're on the bandstand, they'll go, all right, slow blues from the 5, kick it off, you know, Tom, or whatever. You know, you might go, you know, so that kind of has the 5 chord, that has the turnaround built in as well. So if I go, you know, 1, 2, 3 to the 4, starting on E in the key of A, 4, D, 7. Now right here's the turnaround. 4, 1, back to the 5. Then the top of the song starts, right? So the start of the song could be from the 5. It could start on the 1, right? And so let's just do a couple that start right on the 1, right? Okay, classic blues intro. Right? Straight out of like Albert King, right? Right to the 4 chord. So that 1, 2, 3. So you're actually giving it a 1, 2, 3, and it lands right on the you get a little pickup note, and then the band would come right in. All right. I'm not doing it here because this is fretting out a little bit. But it's just you start on the 4, the D note in the key of A. You're bending up to the E note, and then flat 3. There's your major third. There's your flat third. So it's like you really want to hold that. You want to get as much soul out of that as you possibly can. that's the feel for that. Another great kickoff that starts on the 5. Let's do that for it. Let's do this one. So I'm going right to an E minor pentatonic. So I'm starting on the 5, E, up to the G, and then I'm accenting that, emphasizing that B note, which is the 5th of the E. So, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm not expecting you to play anything other than just that little intro. So here's another way you could do that. That's minor pentatonic. So it's all out of the E minor pentatonic. And don't forget, we're still in the key of A. We're just starting on the 5. You can add that note if you want. Then don't forget, from the E, chromatic, that's the major third of your 4 chord. So when it goes, right? Back to your 1. So E, it's all right there. But that's the sound of that. So now if I go, let's see, from the 5. Okay, what that is that's a minor, that's an E minor shape. But when I bend this, you want to bend that just a little bit, because you don't want this. That's too minor. You want to, you gotta soften the blow of that minor third a little bit by going. Then back to the 1, right? So 5. Here's a little trick you can add to that. There's E minor. Add that little note. D7. Right back to your A. So right back to the chord. So when you're figuring out how to play over chord changes, keep it as caveman simple as possible. Just go back to the notes in the chord. Don't try to do anything fancy. There's no secret to it. We're literally playing out of the chord. The only secret is spending the time to know the muscle memory of what shapes you're playing over. But it's all going right to, when I go to the E chord, I'm playing right out of the chord. When I go to the D chord, right out of the chord. Right back to the A chord. I'm playing right out of those shapes. Let's do another one. Classic. Here's a classic. Now this one's going to be, here's a great one from the 5 as well. Chromatic up from the third of A to get into it, right? So now I'm thinking E9 and E, A-shaped E, so covers all the notes, right? So that idea is based off of your E7 arpeggio, D7 arpeggio. Back to A, so watch this. So sing that with me. Back to A, right? You got to sing along with these riffs because it really, really, really instills the phrasing in your head. Crucial. So trust me, that really helps, singing along with the riff. All right, let's go to the root and just play some blues intros that come right out of the A chord, like starting right on the, like 1, 2, 3. All right, that's classic B.B. King. So right up this chord, A, here's my top part. It's pretty much right out of the major pentatonic. But the phrasing and that slide is crucial. It's like putting punctuation on it, right? Right, so again, right? Okay, here's another one, same notes but different phrasing. So instead of it's I can't help it. I love that lick out of your D chord, D-shaped A chord. Straight out of a triad. Ideas there. Here's another classic. Or so that's more like of a Stevie Ray Vaughan style. That's a crucial lick right there. That really sums it up. It's how cool is that? It works over everything. So Watch this. A with the little finger out of the G shape. Little finger, ring finger goes on the flat 7, G. Everything stays the same, except the D string walks around chromatically from the G to the E. Another great intro right here. Watch this. From the A7 shape, here's A. There's A7 triad, because drop the root down a whole step, right? So you've heard that 10 million times. So I'm just going down chromatic. Sharp 5, 5, 1, right? Here's another really great turnaround, which you can be used for an intro, right? So I'm going to start on the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So straight out of the pentatonic. D, A, chromatic up to E. One more time, do it open. Watch. That's A7. There's D. There's E. Here's one of my favorites. Man, that really sets you up for the blues. Here's another great riff. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but here's a really good one. If I go to the 4 chord, straight out of D. D7 out of the E shape. It's crucially used. You don't want that. You don't want the flat third on the 4 chord. Unless you're really careful with it. Most of the time. Right, so watch this lick. Then your A is right there. There's your E. There, but all right, guys, I'm just having some fun. It's Sunday. It's too hot to do anything outside. I'm gonna try to take a walk later. Been eating good, man. Still, you know, I got a little fat here I'm still dealing with, but trying to eat good, trying to stay healthy, trying to get my finger back into motion. It's not slowing me down too bad, but I'm definitely a little handicapped on my normal left hand abilities. But man, I'm digging playing this guitar. It does have a little brighter. It's got a little sparkle to it. I think it's the pickups. I kind of like that, you know. The old Gibson Falcon amp, you know, I'm having fun with that too. It's a little on the bright side, but I kind of dig it. Just something different that's kind of fun. It's still very retro sounding, which I dig that. Guys, thanks a bunch. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost anything. It helps both of us. It helps me stay inspired and know that I'm doing something that's helping. And you know, just all that, you know, it helps keep this two-way street going. So of course we're trying to grow the channel and all the things that come along with that. So I'm going to keep it up. I'm not going to go down that easy. All right, guys, telecasting to you from East Nashville. It's a Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys had a great weekend and you're beating the heat wherever you are. Somebody sent a comment on the video me and Tom did yesterday. Thanks for checking that out, man. He's a great dude and a big help to me, which I certainly appreciate. A guy sent us a message from Tasmania. I thought that was pretty cool to see that. All right, guys, thanks a million. We'll talk to you real soon. Checking out. Bye.